First Alert Weather with meteorologist Zack.fradella.
It's a cool and crisp evening out there, but I hope you had a chance to enjoy it because you realize these are very numbered from here on out. You know what's coming, and it's not too far away, only a few weeks. 60 degrees with Faye in Oakdale, almost in the 50s. She's probably already in the 50s because she called me about 30 minutes ago. 63 with Jim Lonis and Topsy. It's the same temperature with Faith Poe and Singer. And when you get into south of I-10, 68 degrees in Lake Arthur. So even as you get close to, say, those bodies of water like Lake Arthur, it's still a bit cool out there. Look out of our Lake Charles Skycam. Flag's not flapping. It's trying to flap right here at the lakefront, but for the most part, the winds are calm across the board, and basically our temperatures are falling to the dew points. Notice Lake Charles, 67 degrees. These are our official reporting stations. Sulphur at 69. Chenault on the east side of town at 66. The dew point has come up. It was in the lower 50s earlier, but that's the case. When you kind of cool things down, the dew point's going to come up and try and meet the temperature at 59. It kind of gives you an idea where we're going to be first thing tomorrow morning. I think most spots along I-10, the upper 50s, but there's the key right there. As long as we keep that wind calm, those temperatures will fall to those dew points and maybe a little bit lower as the dew point lowers when the temperatures get cooler. Here's where we're expected to be first thing tomorrow morning. Oakdale, probably 51. You were actually 52 this morning, so I'm going 1 degree lower. 52 in Opelousas, 54 in DeRidder. DeQuincy, I think you're going to bottom out about 56. And once you get along I-10 and points south, it's going to range from, say, the upper 50s to the lower 60s. If you're near the coast, you're going to be in the lower 60s. You're not going to get any cooler than that. But here's what's happening. Look at the dry air. This is in the upper levels. This is water vapor, and you see how we're getting this nice little push of dry air. But where is it going? It's starting to leave us. You can already see it leaving us. And there's our next spin in the atmosphere. You clearly see the spin right here across, say, northern Mexico. That is slowly migrating closer and closer to us. That's going to be the change that's going to come in our weather. It's going to be the moisture, but that might actually fall apart and not bring us any major rain chances. Let me show you as high pressure shifts off to the east as we go through the overnight hours tonight. There comes the warm surge out of the Gulf of Mexico for your Sunday, but Sunday's not going to be a bad day. It's going to be another very warm day. We're going to get more clouds, but we're not bringing any rain chances into that picture. Maybe a shower when we get, say, the second half of the day down near the coast, because there's going to be rain developing across portions of southeast Texas. It's going to try to make it to us, but it's probably going to fall apart. But you can't rule out an overnight shower, say, Sunday night into Monday. Monday is when we bring, say, our next chance of rain, a very low-end chance of rain. Monday morning it doesn't show much, but you see all the clouds. That's a sign we're getting that southerly flow really going, and that's when we can always spark a shower or two. But what happens on Monday is going to kind of be what happens throughout the entire week. Every day we're going to have this southerly flow. The storms are going to be developing to our north and west, but they're really not going to move down to us. So we're going to have that chance for a shower each and every day on the 7-day forecast. But I only put it in there where I think we have a slightly better chance, and that's Monday, Wednesday, and next Saturday. But for the most part, you see those highs. Yes, lower 80s at first and then middle 80s by the end of the weekend. Don't think that's dry air making those temperatures shoot up. It's actually going to be very warm, very humid, and I would say it's going to be almost hot by the time we get to the end of the week, because we're going to have the moisture around and we could probably be feeling more like the lower 90s with the heat index. Already talking about heat indices. Don't like it. I don't think anybody wants to hear that.